Okay, so I'm here to talk to you about the possibility of Primark's expansion into online sales through an online app or a mobile app, allowing customers to have a portal to purchase and receive Primark goods over the internet, basically. So as we've seen in the last 12 months, we've been in some unprecedented times, especially in the retail industry, and even before that, it was in rather a lot of trouble. We saw brands like Arcadia and Debenhams prove to be unable to move into the online market quick enough and unable to compete with huge online giants such as ASOS and the Boohoo Group. So because of this, we've seen a contraction in the market. Now, Primark's position is unique because it is not really known for online shopping, and it is more of an in-store experience. Because Primark are basically pass purchasing economies of scale onto their consumers, and that's their market. So the real challenge for an online app would be to not add any extra costs or try to minimize the extra costs of shipping to the consumer through existing logistical infrastructure. And this would be the biggest issue because their primary focus of this would be to keep those products at the lowest price possible. And that's why the innovation management strategy would be required in the implementation of this mobile app. So moving on to the explanation of the innovation management strategy required to develop and the implementation of this new mobile app, I am going to talk about the Cooper second generation 5-stage process, which breaks down the strategy behind the launch, the successful launch, hopefully, of a new product or service, such as this mobile app, into 10 to 11 categories, separating it into gates and stages. So really the first two stages are about the preliminary market analysis, and obviously there is huge demand out there for Primark products because of their huge reach, and extending that reach to online customers would only extend their reach, and obviously this would be to determine through this innovation management strategy. So moving on to gate 2 and stage 2 really defines the legal reviews. So especially in the current climate with Brexit and Northern Ireland currently being part of the United Kingdom, there's certain trade rules within shipping between Great Britain and Northern Ireland. So this could be that Northern Ireland is integrated with Primark's island infrastructure, which has already had a large presence there. Moving on to the third stage and the third gate, the business case decisions and the financial hurdles required. Now, obviously, with Primark having such huge resources, this is also a plus and a minus because obviously money is of no issue here. However, that can create huge amounts of loss of efficiency and waste, because in relation to a smaller business, a single unit of currency may be of less value to Primark, and then their employees, which may create more waste in the development process. The fourth stage and gates are really about post-development and validation. So to ensure that the trials are going well, market plans are implemented and quality checks on previous operations and cost and financial analysis are all still in the mix here. So really, when we've seen the growth in online, especially in the past 10 years, with the rise of Amazon and especially large retailers that have managed to conquer online, like John Lewis, they've seen more than 50% of their revenue come from their online services. So Primark would be no different here. Stage 5 and the review process would really be about the commercialization of the mobile app, which would essentially hush out any bugs that may be there, and also then reflect back on the actual versus projected, and then the critical assessment of the whole project.